All right, right at kickoff, Coach, we get it here. Welcome to Week 9 of the high school football regular season here on the Cooley Region Sports Network. My name is Scotty Grant, and I am with the coach, Shane Schmaling. Coach, we didn't get a lot of time to talk about this game. We're going to get right into action here. Of course, Onalaska won the kickoff, and as they always do, they defer, and Tomah will have the first offensive possession. Tom Hesse, a quarterback for the Timberwolves. Motion out to the outside. That's Brookman, key target. They're going to throw to Brookman right away, deep on the out route, and he burns the defender way out to the outside, and Brookman goes deep for the touchdown. One-on-one coverage on the outside, and touchdown Tomah on the very first play of the game, Coach.
Yeah, that's the start Tomah was looking for without question. Give him a little confidence early.
Yeah, that was a good throw by Hesse. Brookman was man coverage on Ben Foss and got around the edge, no problem, for a very, very long touchdown. I believe it's going to be around 80 yards, Coach, if I'm
80 yards, yep. I think they might have caught Onalaska in a little bit of a scheme issue there. They motioned Brookman out of the backfield. He's lined up a tailback, motioned out wide to get him into that single coverage. Perfectly thrown pass.
Perfectly thrown ball, and again, Onalaska continuing to have struggles in the secondary this season. That's probably been their biggest issue defensively, is the deep ball. And the extra point is going to be good by Hesse, who does the placement, kicks for Tomah as well. And Tomah on the board first here in the first quarter. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free checking, that is. Cooley Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Cooley Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Cooley Bank branch or cooleybank.net for more information. Cooley Bank, member FDIC.
Back here from Tomah High School. Tomah strikes right away on an 80-yard touchdown pass by Tom Hesse to Drew Brookman. And Brookman, Coach, one of the best wide receivers in the MVC coming into this one. He is Tomah's main offensive target. Already has on the season 551 yards, and now add another 80 to that. What is that, 261? And then now he's got 9 touchdowns on the year. Yep. So most of Tomah's touchdowns this season have come from number 18, Drew Brookman.
Clearly they're going to be the focus tonight for Tomah. Designed to play first play of the game to get him the ball.
And now Onalaska will get a chance to respond. And deep kick going to be picked up. And here comes Skemp with it. Skemp with decent blocking on the outside. Nice move. Cuts it back inside. Good tackle. And wrapped up that time on special teams by number 19, Connor Sharp, a 5'8", 145-pound senior. Onalaska now looking to answer. If you're the Hilltoppers, Coach, you know, you don't want to – this is a huge game for you. I mean, you lose this game, you might not even make the playoffs, which is possible.
Yeah, you know, I think they're a pretty good chance they're in regardless, but you certainly want to have momentum, as we saw with the Brewers down the stretch. You want to have momentum playing well heading into the postseason. A lot of their games have been shootouts this season, so –
Larson now to Nicky Odom on the jet sweep. Cut back inside. Nice block. Odom with a nice gain on that one. About 20 yards, 19 yards on the rush for Nicky Odom. Great blocking on the outside by Matty Burnett. And, of course, number 77, Ben Bossman. Good start for Onalaska on this drive. Aiden Larson, of course, lined up behind center. And the give will be to Brady Kuhn. Kuhn inside. Nice trap give, carrying tackles, and another first down or close to it for the Hilltoppers. And as Brady Kuhn, the sophomore running back coach, who's come on and done such a great job as the tailback for the Hilltoppers halfway through the season.
Yeah, they become a lot more balanced down the stretch here with the running game, and he's played a big part of that.
2nd and 2 for the Hilltoppers. Gain of 8 for Kuhn. Inside give. And drop behind the line that time is Kuhn.
Nice penetration by Connor Granahan there to jump into the backfield, throw him for about a 3-yard loss.
Catch outside to Odom. Nice precision passing play by the Hilltoppers that time. First down on Onalaska. Good response to this big Tomah play on Alaska's drive so far. Pretty precise, Coach. Like doing what they like to do.
Yeah, that's just giving Nicky Odom a little respect there with a big cushion known as speed. So that was just an easy pitch and catch.
The speed pillow by Nicky Odom. Larson being chased. Nice throw to the outside to Skemp. Skemp going to break some tackles. Skemp into the end zone. Touchdown on Alaska. Yep, they do call it touchdown. It looked like the ball crossed the plane, and it will be a touchdown for Michael Skemp. And what a play by Larson to roll out to his left at that time, Coach, and throw against the grain. Something he's not normally accustomed to, and Skemp doing the rest with the footwork.
Yeah, that's a nice play by Larson. It's hard to throw the ball with velocity rolling that way. He clearly has a good enough arm strength to make that throw, and Skemp did the last little bit there with his feet.
And they're going to go for 2. Coach Yashinsky with everything on the line here. And there's Skemp, trick play. Outside, tosses to Larson, and he's going to catch it for the 2-point conversion. So Onalaska goes for 2 and converts on some trickeration by Coach Yashinsky and his staff. And Onalaska goes up now 8-7 here early. 2 early scores. And, well, man, this is looking like it's going to be a decent game. We'll be right back with more. This is high school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
At Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, we've been serving the Coulee region for over 35 years, so we know what it takes to meet all your waste and recycling needs. Whether it's picking up the recycling at your local business or taking out the trash at home, we've got you covered. At Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, we're at your disposal.
Onalaska answers with a strike of their own. Michael Skemp doing all the work for Maiden Larson for the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And Foss now will kick back to the Timberwolves. We had Ben Foss on the coaches show this week. Unfortunately, couldn't bring that to you, but we'll definitely get it to you later on our YouTube channel at some point. And the return taken that time by number 45 for the Timberwolves, and that's Aiden St. Germain. And not a big return there for the Timberwolves. Favorable field position if you're an Onalaska Hilltopper fan, Coach.
Yeah, it looked like they had a little trickery of their own set up there to run a little reverse off it, but the kick was kind of low and bouncing around and kind of ruined the timing. So set up a little bit in the hole here back about the 15-yard line.
Onalaska defensively now. See if they can shut down the Timberwolf offense. Got a big play from their big playmaker, Drew Brookman, on the last drive. 80-yard touchdown pass. Hesse now. And inside give. And good penetration by the Onalaska defense. It looked like Aiden Sommerfeld in on the stop. And Donovan Olson also in there as well. So it'll be 2nd down and 10. No gain for Tomah on that last play. I believe Jacob Bullard was on the carry on the last play. Here's Hesse now, and a flag on the play. Outside give. Throws, and a nice tackle again that time. It looked like again.
I think it was Skifton on the tackle there.
Yeah, Skifton coming up on the tackle. Rollout pass that time. Referee's talking about it was Connor Granahan on the catch that time for Tomah. Officials still debating what's going on here.
I'm wondering if it was a formation issue.
Offsides on the defense. Didn't see anybody in the neutral zone from my vantage point. But again, that's why we're up here and they're down there. Cooley Region Sports Network would like to thank Kurt Paff, State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center, natural, gentle, and effective care. And Big Al's Downtown Lacrosse, quality and tradition since 1979. And we'll finally get back to play here, it looks like. So did they call offsides, but they're moving Tomah backwards?
No.
I was going to say, all right, here we go. I think we're figuring things out here. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Timberwolves. Hesse under center. Brookman top. Strong left. Motion to the left. And the handoff going to the outside. And this is Thane Foss, and a good tackle that time by Ben Foss. So Foss tackled by Foss on the outside give that time, and just a misdirect that time, Coach, like a counter. Didn't really do much there. Onalaska's done a good job this season on the edges defensively.
Yeah, they held the edge nicely. I did notice Brookman was in single coverage up on the top of the formation on that play, though.
And Hesse now back to pass, rolling out. He's going to look for Brookman, and a nice catch. And, man, Brookman just so tall and athletic. Great route that time, right to the sideline. Tackled by Maddie Burnett right there. So first down for the Timberwolves on their own 30-yard line, 31-yard line. Hesse now. And give to the fullback that time. Good reaction by the Hilltopper defense. And that give is going to be Jacob Bullard up the middle. Olson and Ryson on the inside. Also some help that time from Adam Skifton, again coming up from that free safety spot. It'll be 2nd down and 7 here for the Timberwolves on the 33-yard line. Hesse now. He'll throw it and incomplete, and underthrows Brookman that time, looking for the same route they ran on the last play, just to the left side. Incomplete.
Yeah, just didn't get his feet set well enough to deliver that throw with some velocity. Again, rolling left, kind of a tough throw to make.
Hesse on the season, 59 of 152, 38% completion percentage, 791 yards, 10 touchdowns now, 14 picks, and a 37.5 QBR rating. So he's had some struggles. Hesse now looking for guess who? Brookman. Great play by Maddie Burnett on the ball that time. Burnett, good coverage that time. And Tomah will have to punt. Now, just be careful of the fake in this situation. Tomah's got nothing to lose in this game, Coach.
I was thinking the same thing. I was even thinking that they may not even decide to punt here. You got nothing to lose, and you know you got to put some points on the board. Looks like they are going to line up to do so.
Nicky Odom back to receive, and you would think that they watched a lot of film on Nicky Odom, would be my guess. And they are going to punt. And they're going to
oh boy, good kick.
Punt to him. Wow, what a kick. Nicky Odom, though, a lot of field, a lot of space. Cuts back inside. Nice move by Odom. Odom cuts against the grain. One man to beat to the outside. Nicky Odom might take this to the house, and he's gonna. Look at Nicky Odom run to the end zone. What a return by Nicky Odom for the touchdown. That's what Nicky Odom does. Changes field direction. All he needs is a seam, a nice cut inside, and wow. Is that 95 yards, Coach?
I think at 90. I think he picked it up at about the 10. sometimes you outkick you can out-punt your coverage there, and I think that was the case. You lose your lanes when you kick it. It's a good punt, probably a 60-yard punt, but it gave Odom some space, and once he's in space, look out.
Unbelievable return by Nicky Odom. And you got to think that they'll go for one here, and here comes Ben Foss. And the snap and the hold. Hold, good kick. And that one up right through the uprights and good. So Onalaska with a huge play by Nicky Odom, about a 90-yard kick return, or punt return, I should say, for a touchdown, and they're up 15-7. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Maury's Volkswagen Lacrosse is committed to enhancing both your buying and ownership experience. Your place where happiness matters in the Cooley region.
Our 2021 Volkswagen inventory includes the economical Jetta, the reliable Passat, the very popular Tiguan, the family-friendly Atlas, and the red-hot Atlas Crossport.
On top of Maury's Buy Happy Promises, your new Volkswagen comes with a 4-year 50,000-mile warranty, a 5-year no-cost car net, and a 2-year no-cost maintenance.
Visit us at Maury's Volkswagen Lacrosse.
Scotty Grant and Coach Shane Schmaling back from Tomah High School. And, Coach, we just saw what an X-factor Nicky Odom is as he takes his first punt return touchdown of the season. He had a kick return touchdown earlier in the year of 98 yards. Actually, it was 100, and that was about 90 to 91 yards as Tomah will get the kick here. And here come the Timberwolves with it. And not going to get much. Good pursuit by the Hilltoppers special teams that time. I want to say it was Eli Brown on the return, number 8.
Yeah, Nick Odom's one of those kids that you just about have to plan on not kicking the ball to him.
Yeah, I mean, even that kick was a great punt, no question about it, but they gave Nicky enough time to get his feet underneath him and see the field, and, I mean, the rest is pretty much history on that one, and the speed that Nicky has and just his athletic ability in general is just tremendous. So 15-7 now. Tomah now will get the ball on their own 25-yard line. Hesse under center. I formation, split back, and pitch out going to go. Yeah, that's a high tackle. Luckily they didn't call for a face mask on that one. That was pretty close. Jacob Bullard on the pitch out, and he's going to get about 2 yards, maybe a yard.
Yeah, so far, Tomah struggled to get the edge. Onalaska's done a nice job of holding leverage out there.
And that's what they've done all season. I mean, that's their strongest suit, those edge plays with Sturr and Bolstead, and then you have Sommerfeld and Pika on that other side. I mean, that's a pretty good fearsome foursome to have over in those areas. Hesse back to pass. And quick hit and a nice tackle that time by Cy Smith. As Eli Brown got the quick slant that time, and Smith right there on the tackle, preventing a first down for Tomah. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 on the 35-yard line of the Timberwolves.
That was great timing on both sides. Perfectly timed pass, and the defensive back perfectly timed the hit. A lot of times that pass will get jarred loose there. Nice catch by Brown.
Got to think they're going to try and run it here. And inside give. Good read by Pika. I don't think they got it. I think Sam Pika might have stopped that play. We'll have to see where they place the ball, but it doesn't look like they – I don't think they got it, Coach. It's going to be 4th and 1 here.
I think Tomah's going to go. That's a great play by Pika here. Initially grabbed him around the waist, and the fullback was still chugging with his legs, so he reached down and got his legs and lifted him.
I want to say it was Bullard again, but he just couldn't get through. Onalaska very stout this year on the defensive line, and then that front 7 quarterback sneak, and I don't know if he got it there, but there's a flag on the play.
I think we got motion. I think the running back started early.
If this is a penalty on Tomah, if I was them, I'd probably consider punting in this situation. And it is. False start on Tomah, Coach. I think you got it. Almost an illegal shift in some format, but call false start instead. So that's a big penalty for the Timberwolves. I don't know if they even got it on the quarterback sneak, Coach.
No, I don't think
it was pretty close. Again, the unfamiliar play-by-play calling of football anyways of Scotty Grant, and then the coach Shane Schmaling, Rick Frankie enjoying the sun and fun in Florida. Of course, he is watching this game via Florida remote. Nice snap. Punt is partially tipped, I think. And Onalaska's going to get great field position. What, about the 37 of Tomah? Maybe the 38? It looked like that punt was partially tipped.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it got tipped or if it just simply went off the side of his foot, but there was certainly some pressure there that made him rush a little bit.
Or it went off one of his blockers up front, but it was definitely not the type of punt you want to have down in your area of the field. So now Onalaska getting the football at the 37-yard line of the Timberwolves, up 15-7. And you got to think, if you're Coach Yashinsky, he's going to try and strike fast here. Larson takes the snap. Good protection. All day to throw it. Throws it deep and misses Nicky Odom that time. I think there was some miscommunication on the route. Odom looked like he didn't know where he was going, where the football was placed. That could have been big there, Coach. He had the time, and it looked like he had Nicky wide open down the field.
Yeah, it looked like Larson maybe expected him to cut the route off and get a little bit more east-west, and Nicky broke it upfield. So he was open, though.
15-7 in favor of the Hilltoppers. First quarter action on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Nicky Odom now with the jet sweep. Kuhn with a nice block on the outside. Nicky to the outside, and he's going to get a pretty good chunk here. Odom going to get the first down. And Onalaska moves the chains. 4:06 left in the first quarter. Cooley Region Sports Network would like to thank Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. The Crow, burgers, bourbon, beer, and Howie's, La Crosse's hometown hangout, downtown La Crosse.
Look, they've got Nickram and Bonner in here with kind of a beefy backfield.
It's almost like a beefy triple option. Inside Larson, nice ball fake. And he's going to drag tacklers down about the 2-yard line. It looked like he gave it to Nickram and then just popped out of there. Great run by Larson. Better blocking by the offensive line of the Hilltoppers to set that up. And Larson almost gets it in.
Really good ball handling there by Larson on that fake.
So Larson goes out at the 5-yard line. To your point, Coach, that was excellent. I couldn't even tell right away until I looked down and he was running that he had the football. Onalaska already up 15-7. Larson now takes the snap. He'll sneak it himself, pretty much uncontested for the touchdown. So Aiden Larson, who's done it with his feet a lot of this season as well, not just the arm, gets Onalaska back on the board again early in the first quarter. Now 21-7, pending the extra point.
Larson's definitely a dual threat quarterback back there, which makes him dangerous. Can throw it and run it.
No question. Place, hold, good. Ben Foss, pretty much automatic from that angle. 3:34 left in the first quarter, 22-7 Onalaska. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
22-7 the score here as Onalaska after giving up an 80-yard touchdown pass to Drew Brookman early, has scored 22 unanswered on some pretty big plays, and none bigger than that Nicky Odom punt return, but Onalaska getting great field position and converting, and the kick to Tomah. And here come the Timberwolves again. And nice cleanup on special teams by the Hilltoppers, as Eli Brown that time, not much doing there. And Onalaska special teams, especially on kickoffs this year, have been excellent. They don't really give up a lot of yardage in the kickoff game, that's for sure.
Brody Mitchell on the tackle there did a nice job staying right in his lane,
Sure,
wrapped
his dad,
up, put him down.
TJ's fired up down there.
You bet he is.
TJ was a strength coach at Bangor when I went to school there.
Is that right?
Yes, way, way back in the day. So TJ's a good coach. He knows what he's doing. Hesse now. We'll see if Tomah can answer. Motion. And inside give. And that's going to go to Bullard. Bullard with a nice run. Going to get a first down here for the Timberwolves.
That's another flag.
We'll see what that's
late.
for. Officials still conversing, and here we go. False start. So, do you think, again, the motion and not getting set in time, Coach, would be something along that line?
I didn't see it that time.
Yeah, because it looked like, again, they had Brown in motion, and it didn't really look like anything was too early unless Brown maybe came across early off the motion. That's very possible.
Yeah, that's my guess.
Because I've seen that in arena football. You know, if you run some plays like that, sometimes that'll happen. Those arena football guys, they're a little crazy.
Different mentality there.
Got that right. Back to pass Hesse. They're going to look for Brookman, no question. Throwing it deep down the field. Brookman, great coverage on the outside by Matty Burnett. Good throw again by Hesse, but better coverage. Both guys were step for step that time, Coach.
Yeah, that was a nice coverage by Burnett. He a little out and up, didn't bite on the fake, and was stride for stride with him, and would have taken just a perfectly placed ball there.
You know, Brookman is definitely one heck of a talent at wide receiver. I don't know if he's the best in the conference. I think I said that on the coach's show that we'll probably put that later, but he's one of the best. That's something you can look at. He's a junior, so he'll be back next season. Hesse now, play action, looking for a screen, underthrows it, and there's going to be a flag on the play.
Yeah, we got a lineman about 10 yards downfield here, I'm afraid.
I was going to say it's either a hold or an ineligible downfield. A lot of penalties for Tomah here early in the first quarter.
Waving it off.
They are going to wave off the play. 3:01 here left in the first quarter, 22-7 in favor of the Hilltoppers. Tomah again on the board first with a big play, 80 yards from Tom Hesse to Drew Brookman, but it's been all on Onalaska ever since, 22 unanswered. Central and Logan 7-7. Bangor and Cashton 7-7.
That's for the conference
That
title
is for
there,
the conference championship tonight. Hesse throws inside, almost intercepted. Good jump on the ball by Summerfeld that time, playing that cover 2 zone. Almost picked it off. It'll be 4th down now for the Timberwolves, and Tomah will punt again. Aquinas 24-0 over GET.
Aquinas will be a team to watch in the postseason.
I
can
think
see a deep run there.
I think Aquinas has a really good shot of being a state representative for this area. I mean, they go down a division. Jackson Flockmeyer's amazing. I tell you, he's a talent at quarterback. They've got some weapons there, and Aquinas. And talking a couple years ago, you know, with Tom Lee, and the numbers were down. A lot of concern about that program, but now they're back, and they're going to punt it again to Nicky Odom. Odom now will take the ball. Good blocking inside. This time, though, good tackle and brought down by Eli Brown. So Nicky Odom, though, still good field position for the Hilltoppers, Coach. They'll be within Tomah's 40-yard line. And if you're Coach Joe Protz, that's probably something you don't want to see right now, the way things are rolling here for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, Tomah's given up a lot of points this year.
Yeah, we didn't
struggles on defense.
We didn't really get into it, but they're allowing 45 points a game on average. Only scored 11 points per game on average this season. They've been outscored 357 to 86 on the season. Here's Onalaska now. They'll throw it. They're going to go deep, and there's Nicky Odom. Nicky Odom's got it, and he had one man to beat. He's not going to get there, but again, good pitch and catch from Larson to Odom, and it's first and goal Hilltoppers again. 2:39 still left in this quarter, Coach, and Onalaska on the doorstep again.
Tomah brought a bunch of pressure there. It looked like it was at least 2 blitzers coming, and the line did a great job of picking it up and giving Larson time.
Yeah, the offensive line has been pretty solid for most of the season. You have to say the trenches on both ends, even the defensive line for the Hilltoppers has been very good. Of course, when you got the mighty Bossmans on each corner, you're going to be sitting pretty. Got the pancake maker, Sam Wallace. Fink the anchor. That's a pretty good line. Motion. Larson, pitch to the outside. They're going to give it to Riley Haas. And Haas is going to take it for a touchdown. How about that? And Haas getting into the game and showing off some speed that time, Coach. How about that?
Yeah, they've had a little success with that play 3 times now. It's actually technically a pass because it's not, he's just pitching it forward, kind of like a jet sweep. It's just that they're passing the ball, just flipping it forward to the receiver, and again, great speed right there out on the perimeter, not even touched.
Blocking by the receivers, and that's the other thing too. You got Scamp and Burnett out on that side, and Scamp has done such a tremendous job blocking all season.
Yeah, I think Michael could easily slide in and play the line with his strength. Nice to have that advantage.
High snap. Larson brings it down nicely that time. Holds onto the football, throws it into the end zone, and is it going to be caught? It is. It is going to be caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
John Nickram, I believe.
Nickram with the play. Wow.
That looked a little bit like Joe Montana to Dwight Clark
back
in the day.
Very catch-like, Coach. I would agree. Onalaska now scores again. 30-7 the score with 2:10 left in the first quarter. This is high school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
I was really excited when I was able to get my master plumbers 10 years ago to be a 3rd-generation master plumber in Wisconsin. Grandpa always wanted us to be complete plumbers. We don't specialize in one thing or the other. We can install your septic system one day, repair toilets the next day, plumbing residential homes, commercial buildings.
Well, Mom, what do you think? We've been in business for 50 years now.
And if you want to continue that 50 years, you better get yourself out the door and get to work.
And welcome back to Tomah, where the Hilltoppers now have scored 30 unanswered in the first quarter. 2:10 left in the first quarter. It's Onalaska 30, Tomah 7. And Onalaska to kick off back to the Timberwolves. Foss with a nice deep boot that time. And here comes Tomah with a nice cutback that time and a good run by St. Germain. St. Germain flag on the play, probably a block in the back. And Germain now up the field, and another flag after the play. 3 flags, 4 flags.
Last one will be a horse collar, I believe.
I think we're going to have some offsetting penalties here. Holman and West Salem deadlocked at 7. Holman needs to win tonight to lock up a playoff berth for sure. And while they discuss things, CRSM would like to thank Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. And Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante, you're invited to taste the difference. So like I said, offsetting penalties. We had a hold on the kickoff by Tomah and a horse collar by Onalaska, so there'll be a re-kick here. Got fire pits going at people's houses in the background, Coach. We must be in fall finally, huh?
Yeah, it actually feels like a football game.
Look at that. Jeff's even got the grills going down to the concession stands. And I forgot my pullover today. I'm built for this weather, though. I'm all right. No one wants to see a picture. That's why we have the camera on the field. Foss now to kick. And a squib this time. Going to be picked up by Brown. Gives it back, though. A nice reverse play. And that's
room.
Austin Finnegan. And Finnegan's got some room. He's going to be brought down by 2 defenders that time. Actually, no, that was number 80, Cole Madison. Nice return by Madison that time and gives Tomah a little bit of a spark. They come out fired up off the sidelines, and obviously where this game is at this point, they need something to get them going here. The quarter is not even over yet, and they're down 30-7.
You take away that very first play, and they've had some struggles
And
here.
I think Onalaska woke up after that first play, too. Bullard stopped in the middle of the field. Nice tackle. I believe it was Adam Skifton. So 2nd down and 8 now for the Timberwolves at their own 37-yard line. Hesse now in shotgun formation. He'll look. Not a lot of time. In for the sack that time is Levi Bolstead. And, man, they missed him for a few games, but since Levi's been back, it solidifies that left side of that Onalaska defense, and a big play that time on the sack, Coach.
Yeah, good coverage. Forced him to roll out just a little bit, got him out of the pocket, and Bolstead was, again, kind of held his leverage out there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, it was a great play on the quarterback, and like you said, great coverage down the field. Tomah now in a 3rd and 15 on their own 29-yard line. Onalaska trying to get this one over as quickly as they can. And deep pass, going to look to Brookman again. Great coverage on the outside by Matty Burnett. Burnett on the coverage, and they're looking for pass interference, but I don't see it. Just step for step with Brookman.
Yeah, he was right beside him. A little hand fighting maybe, but sometimes that kind of goes both ways.
That happens in high school football,
Absolutely.
Though. I understand the frustration, but it was good coverage. Tomah again will punt now to the Hilltoppers. And do they kick it to Nicky Odom?
Well, he's got a 90-yarder for a score, and even last one, he took back 20 yards.
High snap and blocked. And good field position for the Hilltoppers. And I want to say it was Bolstead that got in on the block. Levi Bolstead making a big play on special teams, and Onalaska in ideal field position once again on another special teams error by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, Onalaska's definitely won the special teams battle thus far.
And you know you can't say that all season. They've had some struggles, but tonight, right on the money. Onalaska now will take it from Tomah's 30-yard line.
Trips right, all single coverage it looks like.
Shotgun, Larson over the middle, almost caught, just a little behind, a little ahead of Nicky Odom, I should say. Tried to run Nicky on that seam crossing route through the middle of the field. Let those linebackers suck in, and that's wide open normally. Good coverage by Tomah that time. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. 30-7 in favor of the Hilltoppers, and they have great field position again. Inside give to Kuhn. Kuhn with good blocking, breaking couple tackles. Kuhn cuts back to the left. Kuhn dragging defenders, and a great run that time by Brady Kuhn. About a 20-yard scamper there. for Brady Kuhn. Onalaska will let the quarter end here, I believe, as they take a 30-7 lead into the second quarter. Tomah comes out with a big play early. It's been all Onalaska ever since. 30-7 as we go into the second quarter. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cash-back debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
We are always working for a sustainable tomorrow. That's our promise. A promise doesn't change when things get tough. These are unprecedented times, and that promise of who we are and what we stand for can be seen on the faces of our 45,000 teammates. We could not be prouder of them as they continue to be there for our customers, for our communities, and for each other, today and tomorrow.
Now we'll move into the second quarter, and again, Onalaska now up 30-7. Larson back in the shotgun. Throws, caught, touchdown. Over the middle that time.
Ben Stewart on the slant.
Uncovered was Ben Stewart on the slant. Uncovered Ben Stewart right off the bat in this second quarter, and Onalaska another 6 points, Coach.
Yeah, it's nice to see the tight end get rewarded once in a while. They do a lot of blocking for that running game, so good to see him get rewarded with a touchdown catch.
Yeah, he's definitely tough. Does a lot of things that people don't see. As Foss will line up for the extra point. Foss, good snap, good hold, and that one is also good. So Onalaska now goes up 37-7 as we start the second quarter here early. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs.
Onalaska strikes again, 37-7, 37 unanswered going into this second quarter now, and it just started. Nice kick by Foss, deep. Going to be picked up now by Tomah. And to the outside is Madison. Madison getting wrapped up and tackled on a nice return. So Tomah will get probably their best starting field position of this game so far. At around the 37-yard line of their own, that is. Couple score updates for you. River Falls up 21-0 on Sparta. Bangor has just scored 14-7 over Cashton. And one of our favorite places to go, just kidding, St. Croix Central up 7-0 on Westby. Hesse now, I formation, snap, and to the outside is Bullard. And Bullard going to get about 3-4 yards on that carry.
Actually got the corner that time. That doesn't happen real often against Onalaska.
Good seal by the right tackle that time for the Timberwolves. I believe that's number 71, Hayden Eads. Again, Onalaska scored 37 unanswered after giving up a huge 80-yard touchdown catch early to the Timberwolves. It's been all Hilltoppers ever since. Hesse Inside give, Bullard. Bullard
Nice
get
play
the
by
edge that
Pika.
time. Pika has had such a great season from that outside linebacker spot, making a great read on that play, Coach.
Yeah, I got through a blocker quickly there and great open field tackle.
I don't know who I'm going to get more text from, Rick, which I appreciate his communication tonight, or my wife complaining that it's cold outside because she's watching my son play band. And I'm thinking to myself, toughen up. I'm
Played
not
the
wearing
band in Holman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a picture today.
Yeah. Hesse, the outside to Brookman. Precision play, not going to be long enough for a first down, though. Only got about 3 yards. I kind of question that. I mean, wouldn't you try to go for the stick on that play?
Yeah, my guess is they're going to 4-down territory here with the score where it is, so
yeah,
they're going to go for it.
I could see that,
like.
but I would rather have a higher percentage in 3-down territory would be me. But
For sure.
Tomah just looking to get something going here. At their own 45. It'll be a 4th down and 2 here for the Timberwolves. And they get Onalaska to jump. Donovan Olson, first one to go over the neutral zone. And Tomah gets a first down.
Nice job with the cadence there, I think.
Yep.
It's always frustrating as a defensive coach when your kids that are right over the ball are the ones that jump. Taught early on to watch the ball, but they're amped up, want to get in there and make a play.
Tell you what, you can tell you, playing, on the field, it's hard to do that in certain situations. And outside to Bullard. Nice play that time in the backfield. And again, Sam Pika, who's had one heck of a game and a season, making another big play for the Hilltoppers. That's a big loss right there, 5. Onalaska's defense in that front 7 has been very stout all season. The big play is what gets them from time to time in the secondary. And they had that early, got it out of the way, and it's been all Hilltoppers ever since. And, of course, you got to keep your eyes on number 18, Drew Brookman. Matty Burnett one-on-one with him. Looks like they're rotating a safety on that side too, Coach. I can see it. Here's Brookman. Hesse now. Brookman to the outside. Nice pitch and catch.
Throw.
Good job by Hesse.
Got a flag in the backfield. May come back.
A hold possibly. Yep, It looks like it. So a hold on Tomah negates that play. And that's going to be tough sledding here for the Timberwolves. March back another 10 yards. Be 2nd and 25 here. Onalaska's defense. Kind of a good situation for them here. They're pretty opportunistic with the turnovers on the season, plus 18 in the turnover ratio.
Wow, that's excellent.
The best in the MVC. Brookman in motion, goes over the middle. They're going to look for him on a slant possibly. Nope, and a penalty flag on the play. Are they going to say not set at the line of scrimmage here? Illegal shift. Yep. Brookman didn't look like he was set when they snapped the ball.
I'm surprised the official on this end of the field didn't call it. He had a little bit better look at it, but
hey, sometimes when you have two people, it's the other guy that gets the call.
yeah,
It's like having a left eye and a right eye.
I've noticed that on the basketball court a few times.
You ever see Mr. Deeds, left eye, right eye? You know, you got to make sure which one's working. Just don't let him drive or deliver pizzas. 37-7 the score if you're just joining us here on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Onalaska, 37 unanswered. Trips right. And the give inside to Bullard. And nice tackle that time by Levi Bolstead. Bolstead's so active up front. And Tomah will punt again here. Nicky Odom back on returning again. We'll see if they kick it to him. Yeah, either neutral zone infraction or offsides. It was hard to tell. I saw two heads snapping at the same time. Yep, Onalaska. Thought maybe that was the case. We'll give Tomah a little bit better field position to punt this one, I guess. They believe Brookman does the punting duties too for Tomah. Onalaska looking to pressure this punt maybe. Are they going to drop back? Oh, they're coming after it. And they almost got the Brookman. And end over end kick, and Nicky's going to let that one go, I believe. He acted like he was going to pick it up. That's funny. Eli Brown, though, covers it up. And Onalaska with their worst field position of this game so far, down at their own 10-yard line.
That was a good, effective punt right there, pinning them back.
Good blocking by Tomah that time. Onalaska was bringing the kitchen sink on that one. You know, I tell our cameraman to bundle up. I probably should have thought of that as well, huh? I actually prepared for it. I just left it on the chair. Onalaska takes possession again. Up 37-7 with 9:01 left in the first half. Larson now. Nickram in the backfield this time. And he's going to get, actually that's Bonner, excuse me. Bonner now with it. Bottled up that time. Got a couple good yards before he was brought down by Connor Granahan, and it looks like also on the tackle was Cole Madison.
Well, Scotty, I see that bonfire across the street.
I know.
With that 4.240 speed you have, you could be over there and back at halftime. Warm right up.
Oh, 4.240 speed. Is there a cheeseburger involved? Or a hot dog or a brat? It might be a 5.2 if that's the case. There's Bonner again. Nice spin move off the tackle. And there's going to be a flag on the play, possibly a face mask here on Hunter Miller. And Bonner's still down. And they're marching him back. I take it it's going to be a 15-yard penalty here. And he's coming off the field with his helmet off. Hopefully he's okay. So a big penalty here for Tomah, and hopefully Bonner's okay. The trainers are coming out to look at him. Don't know if he got hit in the eye or...
I don't know either, Scotty. It came in late, like he was just about down when the flag came in, so...
The Hilltoppers looking to march down the field again as they're now at Tomah's, or their own 39-yard line, I should say. Been all Hilltoppers since early in the first quarter. Nicky Odom, fake the jet sweep. Larson out to pass, and a good throw, and nice catch by Skemp. Skemp showing those hands, still on his feet. And he'll be brought down at Tomah's 38-yard line. What a pitch and catch that time from Larson to Skemp, and that's that chemistry they have, Coach.
Yeah, that was a nice design there. They had somebody running deep to open up that side of the field, and they had a drag route by Skemp coming across. Little deception in the backfield early to buy some time.
Yeah, Yash loves to run that drag route, man. I tell you, every time you watch some of these deep formations, you see three guys going deep, one guy over the middle, and that's usually the guy that gets the ball. I mean, to me, some of the play calling, if not all of it, in the passing game is just very masterful. At the high school level, you know, I mean, the timing and some of the routes these guys run, it's pretty impressive.
Well, and it's fun for the kids to play that way too.
Darn right. I wish I played like that. We just ran the option all the time. Block, Scotty block. Inside, Bonner with actually Kuhn with a big hole. And a nice gain that time for Brady Kuhn, about 20 yards. And Onalaska's had the privilege of having early in the season some woes running the football, but an offensive line that's become very, very aggressive at the point of attack during the second half of the season, and Brady Kuhn's been the one that's benefited the most. And I see Bonner's back in now for the Hilltoppers. Strong left. Burnett and Skemp out there. Odom on the right. Inside give to Bonner. Bonner dragging tackles and kind of slips a little bit as he tried to cut inside. Got a 4-yard gain now. 2nd and 6 for the Hilltoppers. 6:40 left in the first half. I believe if they score again here, we start to have the running clock, if I'm accurate.
Yes, sir.
Does that run halftime faster too?
That might cut. You might have to run a 3-2-40 to get over there and back.
I don't even think Bo Jackson ran that. Bonner now, nice power right, and he's going to cut off a couple tackles and take it to the house for a touchdown. Nice run by Bonner, great block on that right side of the line, just a simple power right, and Bonner takes it to the house for a touchdown for the Hilltoppers. It's now 43-7 in favor of Onalaska.
Nice run there, got through an arm tackle early, big strong back.
Yeah, that's the good balance you have with Kuhn, Bonner, and Nickerum. You've got Kuhn, who's kind of the, normal back that does a lot of things, even catching the football. But then you got Bonner and Nickerum that are the power backs that can really make the tackling effort a lot tougher.
It's good to be balanced, no doubt about it.
The hold, kick, going to be right through the uprights and good. 44-7 now in the second quarter with 6:02 left. This is high school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
It's raining again. You're trying to sleep upstairs, but you're thinking about what's going on down here. How is your sump pump doing? Is it still running? What will you find in the basement? At Every Plumbing, we want you to sleep with confidence during the heaviest of rains. Our double sump pump with controller system will give you that confidence. It minimizes wear and tear on pumps, and if one fails, there's always a backup. Call Every Plumbing today for a free estimate.
44-7 the score here. Scotty Grand and the coach Shane Schmaling from Tomah High School as the Onalaska Hilltoppers now 44 points unanswered, coach. And what an offensive display here by the Hilltoppers in the first half so far.
Yeah, coming into the game, this is kind of what you expected. Onalaska still wants to get a good half out of their starting group here to, stay in the groove heading into the playoffs. For Tomah, you're continuing to play hard. Senior night, you want your seniors to get one last chance to play in front of their home crowd, and maybe second half see some younger kids get an opportunity.
Foss now to kick. And I believe Drake and Madison back to receive. And here comes Madison with it now. Madison inside. Good return. Bounces off one of his own linemen. And Onalaska going for the football there, but to no avail. And going to be about down to Tomah's 25-yard line. Someone down for Tomah. 57. Jashawn Jester, but he gets up under his own power, it looks like. Bonner going to check on him. Good sportsmanship there. So 44-7, and it looks like they're going to have Jester go off the field here. Just get looked at. Tomah with another offensive possession. They'll start at their own 27-yard line. And Hesse now under center. High formation. Shift over to the right, power right. And inside give to Bullard. Bullard shifts his feet to the outside to the left. And the edge that time, coach, he got it. And there's going to be a flag on the play. Probably a hold on the wide receiver would be my guess. That would be the only thing that would have a hold in this situation.
Yeah, boy, you hate to see that.
It was a good play.
Nice vision by the running back there. Hole wasn't there. Quickly adjusted. Little skip, bounced it outside.
Yeah, Bullard had a great run right there. And it is going to be a hold on Tomah. So it was during the run, so it won't be a full 10 yards from the spot. So 1st and 13 now for the Timberwolves. Hesse now in shotgun. And they're going to give it again to Bullard. Nice play by Bolstead. What a game for him tonight. Him and Sam Pika have been all over the field for the Hilltoppers.
They have really controlled the edges, made it difficult to get outside at all.
Yes, I am not thrilled the wind is picking up in Tomah. I thought being behind this glass pane would save me from the cold, but...
Well, there's one pane left in this box out of the 5.
True. I was the only one that didn't want it out just because of how we're set up here. Here's Hesse. Throw to the outside. Caught by Brookman. And is that going to be a first down?
Real close.
It's going to be. I think he got it. Nice play that time. Yeah, Brookman runs pretty good routes for a guy his size. 6'4", $175, junior. A lot of explosiveness in that young man. Got a future.
Yeah, definitely looks like a next level player.
I would agree. In my opinion, I've watched a lot of wide receivers. Nicky Odom is probably the best wide receiver in the conference. But Brookman is probably right up there with him. And he's 6'4". So, I mean, that tells you something. Inside give, and nothing doing that time. What a stop that time on Grantham. And Connor Johansson, one of the people in the stop that time, and number 58. I tell you, and I like this kid, Alex Batista. He's a tough kid. .424 left in the first half. Onalaska up 44-7. If you're just joining us here on the Cooley Region Sports Network. All 44 points by Onalaska unanswered. Tomah now in the I formation. Hesse pitches it out to the outside. And a decent block, and getting out to the outside this time is number 45 for the Timberwolves. And that's Aiden St. Germain, who haven't seen him in a little while since he got nicked up on that kick return, but come out good on that run, Coach.
Yeah, showed a little speed there, getting to the corner. I thought he was going to get bottled up, and all of a sudden he's busting it down the sideline.
Yeah, good run by St. Germain. 6'1", 170-pound senior. And he did go out of bounds on the play. So 1st and 10 on Onalaska's 44-yard line. Tomah hasn't been down the field this far in quite some time. Inside give to Bullard. Nice ball fake by Hesse that time. And Bullard getting about 6 yards on that carry.
That was a beautiful ball fake. Head meet deceived. And then Bullard got the corner again, so they're starting to show a little bit of sign of being able to get to the edge.
It'll be 2nd down and 4 for Tomah on Onalaska's 38-yard line. Definitely feels like fallout tonight.
High school football weather.
Gotta love it. No question about it. And Hesse, the outside St. Germain. St. Germain trying to cut it back. Good pursuit by the Hilltoppers. St. Germain will get it outside, and he's going to be a yard short of the first down, if not 2. Good pursuit by the Hilltoppers that time.
I actually think he got it, Scotty.
He did. It looks short from my vantage point. So Tomah's getting something going here with 3:12 left in the first half. Now on Onalaska's 31-yard line. We'll have our Interstate Wealth LLC halftime show here shortly with some scores. Talk about this first half a little bit. If we have enough time, Coach, I think we'll run the coaches show from this week too. And get that in the halftime so people can see that. It was a good interview this week with Ben Foss, senior free safety and kicker for the Hilltoppers. Since we didn't get it into pregame, we'll try to work it into halftime. Why not? High formation. Hesse now going out to the outside. Burnett and Brookman on it. Kicks it out to the outside. Nice pass to Granahan that time, excuse me. So 3rd down and 4 now for Tomah. 2:15 left in the first half. Tomah down 44-7, trying to get something into the end zone before half. Hilltoppers looking to get a stop or a turnover here to keep going. 44 unanswered points. And false start on Tomah. It's going to be on number 71, Hayden Eads. Another penalty with some bad timing, Coach. They've had a few of those here tonight at the Timberwolves.
Yep, just kind of ruined the momentum and maybe have a pretty good drive here. But they're probably in 4-down territory down here.
Oh, I would think so. Absolutely. Unless you got a Ben Foss on your sideline somehow. I don't think you can make in-game high school trades, and I don't think that Yashinsky would want to do that. Put on my fantasy cap for a minute. You didn't even reply. Come on, Coach. All right, power I. That's going to come out, and running on the play is number 10 for Tomah, Thane Foss, and he's going to go almost backwards. Good pursuit on the play. Connor Johansson on the play, as well as, I believe it was Levi Bolstead again for the Hilltoppers. So 4-down territory, like you said, Coach. It'll be 4th and 9 for Tomah at the Onalaska 30-yard line, and you got to think they're going to be looking for number 18 here if they can get him the ball somehow.
Yeah, they haven't looked for him for a while here. That'd be where I would go with it right now.
And timeout going to be taken. We'll keep it right here. Tomah's going to take the timeout. Let's talk about what's going on over at Howie's this month, as they've got a lot going on. As you know, we just had Oktoberfest. So, of course, you got to have the Oktoberfest burger if you're going to Howie's. Angus patty served with yellow mustard, cheddar cheese, a brat patty, some fried onions on a pretzel bun. The sauce of the month is the Drunken Bavarian Barbecue. You can get that on wings. You can get it on your burger. It's a homemade barbecue sauce made with Sam Adams Oktoberfest lager and an in-house seasoning blend, and finished with a homemade chicken stock reduction. Happy hour course, 2 to 6 Monday through Friday. 2-for-1 taps of glasses and wine. $1 off domestic import and craft beer bottles. $1 off rails and calls over at Howie's, your hometown hangout downtown La Crosse. And Coach, I went to Howie's for lunch a couple weeks ago and got myself the Triple H burger, the hangover burger. I was fine. I didn't have a hangover, but I had the burger, and it was tremendous.
Good food.
That garlic mayo on that burger is killer. Good stuff.
Mushroom and Swiss is my choice.
Tomah comes.
Howie's?
Yeah, good stuff. Everything's good at Howie's. 4th and 9 now. Brookman in motion. Comes out, roll out to Brookman. They're going to try to go deep with it. Good coverage by Onalaska, and knocked down that time. Onalaska had 3 defenders rotating Brookman's way, and Matty Burnett just knocks it down. Turnover on downs for the Timberwolves. Onalaska takes over with 51 seconds left. And you got to think, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to punch another one in here, Coach.
Yeah, starting at the 30. You know, it's always good to practice.
They have 3 timeouts.
Right. You know, you may need that down the road here. Kind of the 2-minute offense. So I think I could see Coach Yashinsky trying to get a little repetition under his belt here.
Larson in the shotgun. And he's going to roll out to his left. Good throw. Nice catch. Fumble on the play. Skemp gets it back, though. He almost lost the football. And first down on Alaska. Should be. Looks a little short, actually. Be 2nd and 1 for the Hilltoppers. Up 44-7. They have all 3 timeouts. 33 seconds left here in the first half. Larson to the line. And he'll get it now. Handoff inside give to Bonner. Bonner just gets the first down. Will he take a timeout here? Yep. Anna doesn't take a timeout. They're going to keep the clock rolling here. 19 seconds left. They'll get to the line quickly, though. Larson in the shotgun. Bonner protection. Burnett gets the ball. Cuts back inside to the 50, and now you think maybe they take a timeout here. Or are they just going to keep going? 1 second, they're just going to let the clock run out. So at the half, the Onalaska Hilltoppers 44, the Tomah Timberwolves 7 as we go to halftime. And we'll come back with some scores. We'll talk about the first half and more in your Interstate Wealth LLC halftime show. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
At Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, we've been serving the Cooley region for over 35 years, so we know what it takes to meet all your waste and recycling needs. Whether it's picking up the recycling at your local business or taking out the trash at home, we've got you covered. At Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, we're at your disposal.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness, consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
Don't worry, it's super easy.
Right, like it's changed?
It has.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Finding the right mattress is now as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1, take your quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type. Inner spring, memory foam, or a hybrid, a combo of the two.
You love memory foam.
I do. I really do.
Step 2, shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true. You can find that or whatever you prefer.
Now that's easy.
Step 3, check out all the extras that can improve your sleep even more. Plus, right now, you'll get an extra 20% off during the grand opening of Sleep Solutions. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Cooley Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their eClub to get special offers and promotions.
Life is full of transitions. You may be transitioning from the education system to the workforce. You may be moving from a single life to a life filled with family. But there may be no bigger transition for us than that of moving out of the workforce and into retirement. Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth has been helping those in the Cooley region and surrounding communities successfully make that transition since 2006. Brent's mission is to provide sound, professional advice in a manner that eliminates confusion, provides clarity, and promotes fellowship. Being an independent financial advisor, Brent has the flexibility and the freedom to design a plan that truly fits your best interests, thus fulfilling his fiduciary responsibilities. Whether you need investment advice, portfolio management help, life insurance needs, or have Social Security questions, give Brent a call at 608-790-9925. Interstate Wealth, your road to success starts here. Investment advisory services offered by Virtue Capital Management, LLC, VCM. VCM is a registered investment advisor. VCM and Interstate Wealth, LLC are independent of each other. Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance services. It's time for the Interstate Wealth LLC Halftime Show. Your road to success starts here with Interstate Wealth LLC. Now, back to the broadcast booth with Rick and Scotty.
And welcome back to Tomah High School halftime here, your Interstate Wealth LLC halftime show. And, Coach, I know you've been keeping stats, which I am not good at, and I've been very freely to admit I'm not good at it because I'm an action guy. I like to see what's going on in the field, and writing is distracting for a guy like myself. So, what do you got for us?
Well, I got Aiden Larson, 10 out of 12 passing in the first half for Onalaska for 175 yards and 3 touchdowns. He's also run for a touchdown. Kuhn and Bonner both with 39 yards rushing, and Bonner with a 14-yard touchdown run himself. Michael Skemp, 3 catches, 63 yards and a score. Nicky Odom, who came into this game second in the state in receptions, has added 4 more for 81 yards. Touchdown catch for Haas and Stewart, and of course Nicky Odom's 90-yard punt return.
Yeah, we're seeing 2 of the best wide receivers in the MVC tonight, Brookman and Nicky Odom. And Nicky Odom honestly should get state considerations for one of the best wide receivers in the state, I would say, when it's all said and done. I mean, some of the things he's done this season are tremendous. And Brookman's as advertised. Great athlete. I mean, I've seen some stuff on film, but to watch it live, I mean, just put him in this offense. Coach Yashinsky would probably be drooling if he had a guy like that at 6'4", $170. He loves the guys he has, obviously. But Brookman, he's a different beast, that's for sure. Let's get some scores here, and I'll do it for Rick, the Scotty Grand Sports Machine. All right, Aquinas up 40. GET has 8 in the first half. Let's see, so Aquinas 48 in the first at halftime, excuse me. Central 21, Logan at the half has 7, so that's a halftime score. Central 21, Logan 7. Holman and West Salem deadlocked at 14. Bangor up on Cashton 14-13. Let's see what else we got here. Altoona is at the half up 20-13 over Black River Falls. Let's see here. River Falls still up 21-0 on Sparta right now. I know Jeff just sent me a score. Thank you, Jeff. I'll get that. I know Luther's up 35-0, I believe. Yep, 35-0 over Brookwood. So those are your scores right now. As we go into halftime here, we're going to come back and see how much time we got, Coach. We're either going to hit the coaches show and watch that before we come back and watch second half action here, or we're going to just maybe talk for a little bit more and go right into it. Depends on time. But, oh, man, 44-7 your score at the half. Onalaska 44 unanswered. Tomah band's on the field right now playing. Did a good job with their rendition of Jenny. I thought that was pretty interesting. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Life is full of transitions. You may be transitioning from the education system to the workforce. You may be moving from a single life to a life filled with family. But there may be no bigger transition for us than that of moving out of the workforce and into retirement. Brent Peterson at Interstate Wealth has been helping those in the Cooley region and surrounding communities successfully make that transition since 2006. Brent's mission is to provide sound, professional advice in a manner that eliminates confusion, provides clarity, and promotes fellowship. Being an independent financial advisor, Brent has the flexibility and the freedom to design a plan that truly fits your best interests, thus fulfilling his fiduciary responsibilities. Whether you need investment advice, portfolio management help, life insurance needs, or have Social Security questions, give Brent a call at 608-790-9925. Interstate Wealth, your road to success starts here. Investment advisory services offered by Virtue Capital Management LLC, VCM. VCM is a registered investment advisor. VCM and Interstate Wealth LLC are independent of each other. Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance services.
Every time I go to Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante in Onalaska, I have a problem deciding on which menu items to order because they're all so amazing. I mean, how does one choose between Chicago stuffed pizza with that tangy tomato sauce and luscious cheese, or a deep dish pan pizza packed with flavor, or Angelini's thin crust pizza with that magical crunch, lasagna, risotto di pesce, lobster linguine, calamari? Man, this is tough. Hey, at least I know I'll finish the meal with cannolis. Angelini's Pizzeria and Restaurante on Highway 35 in Onalaska. You're invited to taste the difference.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Whether you need homeowners insurance, auto insurance, life insurance, or commercial insurance, we work with a variety of companies. That ensures you get the protection you need. At Noble Insurance, we're committed to creating a partnership so that as your needs change, your coverage keeps pace. Call Noble Insurance Service and let's create a plan personalized just for you and your needs. Fall and winter are fast approaching, and CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal suggests you leave that fall cleanup and snow removal to them. CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal can provide all the services you need to make your neighbors green with lawn envy. Mowing, trimming, edging, landscaping, gutter cleaning, and they even work with Grace's pet waste removal to be your complete lawn cleanup solution. Go to CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal on Facebook to get a free quote for your fall cleanup and snow removal needs, or give them a call at 608-792-2874. CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal, a cut above the rest.
Halftime here at Tomah High School. Again, the score at half, Onalaska up on the Timberwolves 44-7, all 44 points unanswered. Tomah scored with that big 80-yard touchdown pass to Drew Brookman, and then a huge play by Nicky Odom, that big 90-yard punt return for a touchdown. It's been all Onalaska ever since, Coach. And your assessment of the first half overall?
It kind of was going to script here. You know, they gave up that big play early, but no panic out on Alaska. They just kind of stuck to the grindstone, do what they do best. You know, Tomah's had some struggles defensively, it appears. And, you know, big spread at the half here, 37. Second half now, you know, my guess is Onalaska come out and maybe play some of the younger guys, try to make sure they stay injury-free heading into the playoffs. And, you know, Tomah will probably want to take a look at some young guys too, and maybe get the seniors in there one last shot, get a little send-off in front of the home crowd.
Yeah, I could see Onalaska running their starters maybe for one series, maybe two, get another score and get that clock rolling. I could see that happening, but to your point, Coach, I think you're going to see a lot of different numbers we would normally be accustomed to seeing at this point. Again, you know, the playoffs, it's different. This year it's going to be we didn't get to play the coaches show. I got to talk to Coach Yashinsky about that a little bit, and we'll have that up for you on our YouTube page here eventually. He talked about the playoffs. We'll know by 2 o'clock this morning where Onalaska will be next week. Most likely going to be up north somewhere from the predictions from WSN's Travis Wilson, who does a great job at predicting a lot of those playoff matchups and what's going to happen. If you're the Hilltoppers, though, I mean, you look at the strength of schedule, you look at, you know, the scores of their games this season. They've been with every opponent that they've lost against this year within a margin of 6 to 9 points. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And a lot of those games could have went either way for the Hilltoppers. They honestly, at this point, Coach, could be going into this game at a 7-1 format, for the season, with their only loss being to River Falls if the ball bounces a different way here and there. But that's high school football. That's what you get. So, like you said, I think they're a dangerous in for any team that plays them in the first round.
Yeah, I agree with you. They're probably not going to get the greatest seed based on just record, but several of their losses were games they easily could have won. I think the last I saw, projection-wise, showed them at like an 8 against maybe a Mosinee or somebody like that. But it wouldn't surprise me if they, get a win or two in the playoffs. They're battle-tested, a lot of close games. They're dual threat on offense. I think the whole key for them is going to be whether they can keep from giving up the big plays defensively.
Right, and that's been kind of the MO of the season is, they make big plays, but they give them up too. And, it's been better as the season's progressed, but it does happen from time to time. I think Coach would agree that that's been kind of their bugaboo this year, and then some of the special teams miscues as well. But, these kids are young. I mean, they're going to make mistakes. That's what high school football is. But to your point, they're dangerous. They have a lot of balance, and you don't see that often in high school football. And they really have a balance that's scary. They could rip off 40 points in a moment. You're seeing that here tonight. If you give them the option to do so, they can do it. They're that good. I think Aiden Larson's a good quarterback. I think they have good wide receivers. I think their running backs are getting better. I mean, it's all coming together, I think, for them. Yeah, it could be a decent run for them here in the playoffs, Coach.
Yeah, I agree, and I also think their offensive line doesn't get enough credit. That
offensive line's great.
They've done a nice job. Maybe a few struggles real early, but boy, they've put it together. I really like their defensive front seven. I think they got solid D-backs too. They've just given up some big plays, but I think that may be a little bit of an aberration. So I think they got a chance to really surprise some people.
How do you feel the comment on one of your peers that you work with on a day-to-day basis, and Coach Yashinsky?
Say that again.
How does it feel to comment about the assessment of one of your peers that you work with in the coaching profession?
I think Coach
here in the booth.
I think Coach does a great job. Great human being. Does as good a football coach as he is, he does just as good, if not a better job at framing some of these young men and living to a certain standard of life. And Onalaska's very lucky to have him.
Yeah, I would agree. We're going to take one more quick break, and then we'll come back with second half action. This is high school football on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
Do you feel the need to be free, totally free checking, that is? Coulee Bank can satisfy that need. His free, her free, your free. Free means something different to everyone. Totally free means Coulee Bank has you covered. Free debit card, free online banking, free bill pay, free mobile banking, free e-statements, free interest checking, and a free gift when you open your account. Do you feel the need to be free? Totally free? Go to any Coulee Bank branch or CouleeBank.net for more information. Coulee Bank, member FDIC.
Maureen's Volkswagen La Crosse is committed to enhancing both your buying and ownership experience. Your place where happiness matters in the Coulee region.
Our 2021 Volkswagen inventory includes the economical Jetta, the reliable Passat, the very popular Tiguan, the family-friendly Atlas, and the red-hot Atlas Crossport.
On top of Maury's Buy Happy Promises, your new Volkswagen comes with a 4-year 50,000-mile warranty, a 5-year no-cost car net, and a 2-year no-cost maintenance.
Visit us at Maury's Volkswagen La Crosse.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
And welcome back to second half action here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Scotty Grand and the coach of the Onalaska girls basketball team, Shane Schmaling, on the call tonight. Rick Franke in probably what is, I would say, 40-degree warmer temperatures down in Florida right now. Him and I were discussing how nice Tampa is today. I love Tampa. Next time I go down there, I think I'm going to spend some more time in Tampa if I ever get back down there. So Onalaska, of course, defers, and they will get the ball. I'm sorry, Coach, you were going to say something?
Oh, I was just going to mention, Rick, if you happen to be watching, trust me, during the timeouts, Scotty and I are not saying good things about you right now.
The kick. Going to be picked up here by the Hilltoppers. Here's Nicky Odom with it. Cuts it back inside. Nicky's got a seam, but it's shut down. Nice tackle that time. Maybe a touchdown-saving tackle by Thane Foss, number 10.
He's just fun to watch. Ball in his hands, and if there is space at all, you just keep waiting for him to just bust it through.
Oh, man, he is something else. It reminds me a lot of, you remember Dante Hall from the Chiefs?
Yep.
I mean, and you're comparing a high school player to a pro player, but Dante Hall was one of those guys, whenever he got the ball in the kick return or the punt, that you just grit your teeth because you just don't know what's going to happen, I should say. And Kuhn with it. He'll get a couple yards. And Adam Skifton coming out at quarterback now for Onalaska. He actually came out at the end of the second half, and Jeff caught it. I'm glad that you did, Jeff. Thank you. And like you said, Coach, some players getting some action here you normally wouldn't see.
Yeah, they work just as hard during the week at practice and help you prepare, and they need to get some time as well.
Inside give. And here comes Kuhn again. Nice tackle that time by Jacob Bullard. It'll be 3rd and 6 now for the Hilltoppers on their own 45-yard line.
Looks like they've made some changes on the offensive line as well.
Yep. Receivers pretty much the same, though, here. I think that's good. I think you have Adam work with the number ones in that from that format at least. Skifton rolling out. Good blocking. Nice pass to Skemp. Skemp will take it and make a couple guys miss, and he'll get a first down for Onalaska. Man, that fire pit looks amazing out there.
Well, you managed to fleece a jacket,
Rick,
no pun intended.
Rick says, shame on you for saying that. Shame on you, Coach. And Adam Skifton running this offense pretty well here early. Got some help back there, of course. Got Kuhn, you got Pika back there, probably help him with some communication as well. Inside give to Kuhn, nice hole. And it closed quickly, but it looked good from the onset. I want to say number 61, Jacob Squires on the tackle for Tomah that time. Second down and 6 now for Onalaska at Tomah's 34-yard line. And the clock is running. 9:22 already left in the second half. Skifton to throw it to Odom. Odom with another catch. And first down Hilltoppers. And he gets brought down rather hard that time. But Nicky's tough. He'll get up from that. And a penalty on the play. Wonder if Odom said something after he got the ball back to the ref. I don't think he was real happy with how he was knocked down that time. Unsportsmanlike conduct going to be on Tomah, actually. So that's a big penalty right there. So another penalty on the Timberwolves. Not really timely, especially with Onalaska moving the ball down the field.
Skifton's looked good so far.
That time running a precision pass that they normally run that time. That was for you, Rick. Yeah, Skifton looks good. Sophomore quarterback, getting some good time in here. And I know Coach Yash loves his quarterback room. He likes what he has, and he believes in Adam Skifton once Aiden moves on as well.
Yeah, they've had a good run, and it looks like they're in good shape for the next few years as well.
It just marvels me out. The skill positions just seem to rotate, and there's no loss there. Kuhn up the middle for a yard. Second down and 9 for the Hilltoppers. Clock is running rather quickly now. Very interested to see, and I know it's not our conference, but how that Bangor-Cashton game shakes out tonight. Bangor has been on top of that conference for over a decade, and Cashton has their chance to win that conference for the first time in over 25 years.
I believe I read where Cashton was winless a couple years ago.
They were, and their program was down as Kuhn gets the carry, and that time Tomah getting in there. Connor Granahan on the tackle. Off the edge, but to your point, that was such a big rivalry. I remember, playing back then, and we always were ready for Cashton. That was the game that you talked about. You could have New Lisbon on your schedule. DeSoto was a big rivalry for us back then, and I hated playing in that stadium in DeSoto, let me tell you. Mosquitoes, huge. But anyways, back to that. I mean, Cashton, that was the game that we looked forward to every year.
Well, I'm dating myself a little here, but Cashton was amongst the best in the state in the 70s and 80s, consistently year in and year out.
Has a great pitch and catch here for a touchdown as Adam Skefton hits Michael Skemp on a nice out route to the pylon. What a throw by Skefton that time, Coach.
Yeah, he looked sharp. That was a well-thrown ball, right on time. Threw it to the outside where only Skemp could make the play.
Beautiful throw by Skefton. And Onalaska extends their lead now to 50-7, barring the extra point, which you would think you would keep your normal people out for this. Special teams is special for a reason.
Things can quickly go south with that unit. Yes.
People don't really realize how important special teams is to the overall outcome of a football game. Just ask Mason Crosby.
Yeah, I say Packer fans might agree with you there.
And the kick is going to be up and good for Ben Foss. 51-7, 6:17 left here in the third quarter. Onalaska rolling 51 unanswered. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
At Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, we've been serving the Cooley region for over 35 years, so we know what it takes to meet all your waste and recycling needs. Whether it's picking up the recycling at your local business or taking out the trash at home, we've got you covered. At Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling, we're at your disposal.
51-7 the score here in the third quarter. Onalaska scores again, an 11-yard touchdown pass from Adam Skefton to Michael Skemp. Adds on to the lead here. And Onalaska will kick to the Timberwolves, who are looking to get something rolling. And Foss with the kick deep. Going to be received by Madison. Madison coming off into the inside. Nice run that time. Madison's looked good on kick returns. Just not really getting a lot of blocking to help him out. Onalaska, good job on special teams that time.
Yeah, it kind of gets by that first wave, but then kind of runs into a wall after that. But he's consistently gotten them up to about the 30-yard line.
Bangor up 17-13 with 11 minutes to go in that one. See if we get some other scores too as this game progresses.
Yeah, I'll be anxious to see how the Holman Holman West Salem game turns out, because if Holman happens to pull the upset there, I got to think that might get them into the playoffs.
It would indeed. It would make them a virtual lock, I think, to get in after they started off, so rough in the season. They got the turnovers under control and been much better, as Bullard gets nothing on that carry, maybe a yard. Nice job that time, Donovan Olson on the inside. Say Johansson in there on the tackle. I do have an update from Central as they're up 28-7 over Logan in the Battle of the Arc tonight.
I believe Logan pulled the upset last year in that game.
They did.
Or in the spring, I think it was.
Yep. Yeah, it's so weird, they go from the spring ball right back into normal ball. That's a pretty quick turnaround.
Definitely unusual, but I'm thankful the kids are getting to play.
That's true. Strong right, power eye. Play action. Looking for Brookman? No. And knocked away. Good play by Skefton that time as he knocks it away. Good coverage out there. Jaden Brisky was the intended receiver for the Timberwolves.
That looked like he had Brookman open on a deeper out pattern there, but just missed him, didn't see him.
Well, he had him open, and then good close that time, though, by Burnett. It almost like he was baiting him to throw it that time.
Little Jair Alexander, perhaps.
Oh, I hope he comes back. If the Packers lose him for the season, that's going to be tough. The rookie Eric Stokes has looked good in coverage. They signed Quentin Dunbar this week to the practice squad, which I think is a good move. And dropped by Brookman. You don't see that very often. That's probably the first drop I've seen that kid have in this game. Another design play by Tomah, and it's going to be 4th and 9. And if I'm the Timberwolves, I probably would punt it here. 3:35 left in the third quarter. 51-7 in favor of the Hilltoppers, and it looks like they're gonna they'll punt. I kind of wondered for a second there if they were gonna try and throw it.
Alaska's got no one deep. They're staying in their base defense here just to be safe.
I think that's a good call. High snap. Dangerous play here. And good punt, though, considering the circumstances. I felt like I was watching Thursday Night Football with the Seattle Seahawks 2 weeks ago. Is that play technically legal, Coach?
I didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. And I was impressed that the punter actually got the ball off. I was, and then I had actually a friend of mine was at the game texting me while this was going on, and he even asked me, "Is that legal?" I'm like, "I don't think it is," but they didn't say it wasn't. So
yeah, that surprised me as well.
So Onalaska now will get the ball back here, up 51-7, running clock. 2:25 left here in the first quarter, or in the third quarter. Excuse me. I don't want to go back to the first quarter. This game's rolling right now, and I actually thank you, Mike Rood, for the coat. You got me a coat. Mike always takes care of us here at CRSN with the stats, and now with a coat. Jeff, I want to thank you again for braving the elements like you always do, doing a great job on camera. This is definitely football weather, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, I'm built for this kind of stuff. Inside give, and looks like we got 14 now at quarterback. That's Cooper Simmons. And the give that time was to number 24, Casey Barth. So a couple sophomores getting some action here for the Hilltoppers. 2nd and 6 for the Hilltoppers. Simmons still in at quarterback here. Probably will see that maybe for the duration of this game. High snap, good bring down though. Barth with the carry, and Tomah with the tackle that time. Number 58 on the tackle. Is that what I saw? I don't see a 58 on the roster here. 68. Harley Antone, senior, on the tackle. Clock continues to roll, under a minute now. And Simmons back in the shotgun. Take the snap, nice give that time. Up the middle is Barth. And not going to get the first down, just running time here. Onalaska will punt. Nearing the end of the third quarter. I can smell that bonfire, Coach.
Sure that's a bonfire or a bratwurst you're smelling?
Well, if it was, I don't know. I have a pretty innate sense when it comes to food smells. I mean, take a look at me. That's pretty. Hey, Jeff's got a good idea. He's showing me the hot dog that's on the grill over there. Thanks, Jeff.
It looks like there's one left if you hurry.
Yeah. We ain't hurrying that fast. It's the end of the third quarter. Onalaska up 51-7. And we'll be back with fourth quarter action. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees, free online and mobile banking, plus cash-back debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you.
As we get back here, as they're even rushing the breaks in between the halves here, kick going to Tomah, and a good return by number 11, Bryson Rietzlaff. And Retzlaff with a good return that time for the Timberwolves. That was quick, Coach.
Yeah, they did kind of rush that
They
along.
did. A little faster than normal, but that's okay. It's going, and there's a penalty on the field. And sportsmanlike conduct on the Hilltoppers. Well, what's going on at the Crow? There's a lot of stuff going on right now. They got Wingo every Wednesday at 9 o'clock. They got that brunch service on Saturdays and Sundays starting at 9 o'clock. They have yet to give us a date on the collaboration with Central Waters and Toppling Goliath Breweries. That's supposed to be near the end of October, so once we get that date, we'll pass it along. Some of the features, the one that I like the most, the Build Your Own Mac and Cheese, $11.99, includes meat, veggies, sauce and cheese at the Crow, burgers, bourbon, beer, downtown La Crosse. And Hesse still in at quarterback for Tomah. And hands it off to number 10 that time, and that is Thane Foss, and he's going to get driven backwards. It looks like Bonner on the tackle that time, and Foss is down. Looks like he's hurt. And they'll come out and check on Thane Foss here. CRSM would like to thank Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal, they're a cut above the rest. Slumberland Furniture, design your way at Slumberland Furniture. Gino's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with an attitude. Cooley Bank, bank with confidence at Cooley Bank. Maury's Volkswagen and Audi of La Crosse, moving life forward. And Cooley Golf Bowl, Bar and Grill, the #1 recreational facility in Onalaska, as Foss is still down. And hopefully it's nothing serious, Coach.
I think they're looking at a lower part of his leg. I can't tell if it's a knee or an ankle, but hoping for the best here.
Couple scores to pass along here. Central up 28-13 with 12 minutes left, and that one, Aquinas 55-8 tonight.
I want to jump in for a minute, Scott, if I can, and give a little shout out to a couple of very good boosters for the Onalaska sports program and Onalaska community in general. Paul and Tara Moling. Tara's having some health issues right now and is going to be spending a few weeks in Rochester and has a couple rough weeks ahead of her here. So, Tara, if you're listening, we're certainly all wishing you the best and thinking about you, and we thank you both for all the support. I can tell you on a personal level, they've done a lot for my family with a couple injuries with my daughters. So, very, very good people. And again, Tara, we're sure thinking about you.
Absolutely. As Foss gets up under his own power, he is a senior, so most likely his last game. You hate to see him go out like that. Can't hardly put any pressure on that leg. Getting help to the sidelines, and we resume play here. 10:22 left here in the fourth quarter. Onalaska up 51-7 if you're just joining us on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Of course, I'll be joining John Papadopoulos for his post-game show on ESPN Radio 105.5. Hopefully not on the drive home if this clock continues to roll. That would be nice. I like to be in my humble abode having a libation after I'm done talking to John and eating some food. Oh, what a performance, though, by the Hilltoppers tonight, Coach. I think, going into the playoffs, this is just what the doctor ordered.
I agree with you. That first play might have shocked them into, just turning it up a notch. You can have a tendency to come out flat in games like this once in a while, but, boy, they bounced back after that big play by Tomah early.
An inside give and a good stop by the Hilltoppers that time. They pick up a number there.
I think it's Birch.
32. Yep, Ethan Birch. Thank you, Coach. First and 10 for Tomah. 9:05 left in this one. Hesse now, power I, gives, and nice pursuit that time by the Hilltopper defense. And nice tackle, first one on the scene, number 16, Brody Mitchell. Jeffrey Bumgarner, the sophomore, looked like he had some pretty good explosion go to the outside, but that closed rather quickly, Coach.
Yeah, apparently it looks like a philosophy thing for the Onalaska defense because they've got some...
Don't get beat on the edge.
Yeah, they've got some other kids in here, and they did a nice job holding the edge again.
Yeah, Coach Bushman's done a tremendous job this year with this defense. There's no question about it. Hesse now, and a nice out pass that time, kind of a little bit of a flare route to number 32, Ethan Birch, excuse me. And that'll move the sticks again. 3rd and 5, I should say, excuse me. That bonfire's got me distracted, Coach. I see it out there in the distance.
Oh, it's flaming, too.
I know. I got a nice little fire pit at home. Maybe I'll fire that up when I go home. I got to stay up late tonight because I go back to my overnight dwellings tomorrow. So inside give this time, and that's to Birch. Birch carrying tacklers. And, man, nice run by Ethan Birch. Birch is senior, 6 foot, about 200 pounds.
Yeah, nice stiff arm there.
Yeah,
the kid off.
Very nice. What's going on at Big L's, Coach? Well, let me tell you, Tuesday, buy one, get one sandwiches and all salads and drinks. That's dine-in only. A 16-inch taco pizza for $20. That's dine-in. Delivery and to go at Big Al's downtown, original downtown lacrosse. Inside give. Nice cut inside by Keaton Vanderhey. 7:01 left in the fourth quarter. 51-7 in favor of Onalaska. Tomah now, though, trying to see if they can punch a score in here.
Yeah, nice drive for Tomah here. Be good to get these young kids a little confidence, perhaps, if they can punch one in.
And Hesse still at quarterback. No Drew Brookman out there, though. And Bumgarner on the outside sweep, and he's going to get gobbled up that time by number 44, Ephraim Coe. A 5'9", 160-pound sophomore on the tackle. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 now for the Timberwolves. Close to the 6-minute mark now. Hesse, inside give to Vanderhey. Vanderhey is going to be close to the first down. It looks like he got it. And Tomah will get the first down, and the ball continuing to move now for the Timberwolves, Coach.
Yeah, good strong run there. Got through a couple tackles, lost his shoe in the process, it looks like.
That's a sign of a good run right there. You plant that foot and you lose your shoe. CRSM would like to thank Amy Lawrence Gerard, Heschler Real Estate. Amy Lawrence is your premier real estate agent in the Driftless region. As Hesse lines up behind quarterback. Bumgarner on the inside give and going to get a good chunk there. Bonner on the stop along with Ephraim Coe. Tomah now continuing to drive that football. About 5 minutes left. 2nd and 4 on Onalaska's 12.
Looks like they just made a change at quarterback, too.
Yep,
Owen
number 12.
Gerke's in.
Yep. Gerke, a sophomore. Inside give that time to Birch. Be 3rd down and 2 now for Tomah. CRSM would like to thank Interstate Wealth LLC. Your road to success starts here in King Street Kitchen and Lacrosse. Traditional home-style meals with exceptional service and some of the best breakfast in the area, in my opinion, at the King Street Kitchen.
Nothing better than starting your day with a good breakfast, right?
That's right. It's big guy approved right there. I'm all about that. Give to the outside. Here's Bumgardner with it, showing some speed. Touchdown, Timberwolves. Nice run by Jeffrey Bumgardner right there, about 12 yards. And Tomah finally gets back on the board in this one. A lot of different faces in there, but Jeffrey Bumgardner with a great run to the outside. Good blocking by Tomah's O-line that time, Coach.
Did a nice job. Controlled the entire drive on the ground. A couple negative yardage plays, but bounced back.
And Tomah's going to go for 2. Gerke, motion. And they're going to look to throw. Inside slant route, and it's going to be incomplete. Look like a little ahead of the wide receiver. So it'll be 51-13 now is our score. We'll keep it here. 4:03 left in this one. Teams on 2 different dynamics, Coach. Onalaska looking to see where they're going to be playing next week, and Tomah going back to the drawing board for next season. And, you know, the one thing you can say is you see a lot of potential here, especially with Drew Brookman coming back. Jeffrey Bumgardner's looked pretty good.
Yeah,
he's got some speed.
I didn't see any quit out of him tonight either, and that's a credit to the kids. The game gets away from you a little bit like that, it'd be easy to lay down, and I have not seen that. They made Onalaska work for it.
One thing you can say about the Tomah fans, though, is they always come out and support athletics here without question. A good turnout here for some of these seniors on their last home football game. And a lot of cheers for Ethan Birch, you know, when he got out there to play. You know, another senior, probably, you know, getting some time in here that he wouldn't normally get. But still, it's always good to hear the support of the crowd for the home team as their onside kick. And Onalaska does a good job following on that. The whole team falls on it. I don't know if that's a joke from Yash. That might be. There's been some issues with the onside kick this season, so maybe that's something they did in practice. Who knows?
Yeah, it looked like that was recovered by all 11 of them.
Yeah. Good teamwork. Team building exercises right there. Just following the kick. Do it. River Falls up 43-7 on Sparta. Bangor 17, Cashton 13 in the 4th quarter. Central now up 35-13 on Logan. Black River Falls and Altoona still 20-13 is the latest score that I have. St. Croix Central 21, Westby 8. That's in the 4th quarter. As Onalaska gives to the inside and stopped quickly by Tomah. Arcadia beats Viroqua tonight 38-0. And it is a final as Aquinas takes out GET 55-8. That is now final. A couple score updates. So try to see if we can get as many score updates as we can before our post game. So maybe we can just wrap it up and get on the road back.
Noah Mack got in for a carry there for Onalaska.
.240 left in this one. Onalaska with a convincing victory here tonight. And inside give, and good pursuit by Tomah's defense. Number 52 on the tackle is Seth Gadebois. mesmerized by the fire. Back to football.
Does look inviting.
It does, doesn't it? 51-13 and almost done with this one. Onalaska tonight coming in with a mission, and I would say that somebody missed the snap count, or we were having the Olympic tryouts early here in Tomah. As number 25, Zach Fink was definitely looking forward to maybe a play going his way, possibly.
It looked like it, yeah. It looked like it.
He was excited. Maybe he smelled bratwurst too, I don't know.
I have a feeling you might get ribbed a little bit at film watch this week.
That's all right. I got ribbed a lot at film day all the time, so usually for things that weren't the best. That's why I'm up here talking about it now. Inside give again. Hilltoppers just running that clock. Get on that bus and head on back to Onalaska and find out who they're going to play next week in the first round of the playoffs. Ephraim Coe on the carry. As this one is counting down to the end. I think Coach Yash might just let this run out, Coach. We'll see. About 29 seconds left here.
Snap it once more.
Yep.
4th down. Tomah may get another play yet.
And a penalty. Delay a game. False start on the Hilltoppers. Trevor talking to his brother on the sidelines as he comes off the field. And that'll wrap this one up. Your final score here from Tomah High School. The Onalaska Hilltoppers come in and do their job as they take out Tomah 51-13. Of course, Onalaska now will wait for their playoff seedings, and we'll have that for you as soon as we get that information. Again, the final here from Tomah 51-13. We'll be coming back with the King Street Kitchen post game, our play of the game, and then hitting the road back to the good old warmth of our home, I guess you could say, comforts, right, Coach?
Absolutely.
This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Imagine if you could feel better and live healthier without drugs or surgery. What if we told you that at Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we can help you turn that thought into a reality for you and your family with safe, gentle, and effective chiropractic care? At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we focus on treating the whole person at one of our multiple locations, located in Southwest Wisconsin. We are a team of family-oriented chiropractors who offer our patients quality care as it relates to nutrition and weight loss, exercise, and living a healthy lifestyle. From newborns to seniors and everyone in between, all of our patients can experience the benefits of chiropractic care. Whether you're visiting us because you want to feel better, get out of pain, or even lose weight, we want you to know that you've come to the right place on your journey to wellness. Through tailored and specific care plans, we'll create the best treatment for your unique needs. And we don't stop there. We'll listen to your concerns and make you a partner in your care. At Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Centers, we don't just get you well, we'll help you stay well too. Discover the Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center's difference.
Cooley Golf Bowl is the #1 recreation facility in Onalaska, but it's also a perfect place to watch the big game or stop in after a hard day's work to unwind with great food and drinks. Cooley Golf Bowl has you covered with an extensive menu, including great choices from apps to entrees and mouth-watering daily specials like burgers, tacos, prime rib, tenderloin tips, shrimp, fish, and roasted chicken are just a few of the daily specials. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill. Visit them online at CooleyGB.com and sign up for their e-club to get special offers and promotions.
We are always working for a sustainable tomorrow. That's our promise. A promise doesn't change when things get tough. These are unprecedented times, and that promise of who we are and what we stand for can be seen on the faces of our 45,000 teammates. We could not be prouder of them as they continue to be there for our customers, for our communities, and for each other. today and tomorrow.
Fall and winter are fast approaching, and CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal suggests you leave that fall cleanup and snow removal to them. CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal can provide all the services you need to make your neighbors green with lawn envy. Mowing, trimming, edging, landscaping, gutter cleaning, and they even work with Grace's pet waste removal to be your complete lawn cleanup solution. Go to CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal on Facebook to get a free quote for your fall cleanup and snow removal needs, or give them a call at 608-792-2874. CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal, a cut above the rest.
Since 2006, King Street Kitchen in La Crosse has been serving its customers traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. If it's breakfast you crave, it's available all day or night at King Street Kitchen. Serving the best pancakes in town. Just ask the customers. King Street Kitchen La Crosse on Bite Squad, Eat Street, and Grubhub apps for delivery. Enjoy our food in your kitchen or ours. King Street Kitchen, King Street La Crosse.
It's the King Street Kitchen postgame show and the King Street Kitchen play of the day. King Street Kitchen in La Crosse. Traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. Here's Rick and Scotty.
Back here at Tomah High School, your final here tonight, 51-13 in favor of the Hilltoppers. And I got a couple final scores, Coach, to pass along here, and we'll try to wrap up quick and get our play of the game in after we do our second commercial break. But I did get a score from that West Salem-Holman game. West Salem beat Holman 28-21. So that's the final from Holman High School. I want to thank my wife, who actually contributed to the broadcast, for getting me that score. Thank you.
Well, how about the blame for not reminding you to grab your coat?
Oh, no. She's good. We had other things going on at the time with animals and all that fun stuff. All right, so a couple other scores. Central 42, Logan 13, and it looks like Central's going to reclaim the arc for sure. River Falls 43, Sparta 14. Altoona and Black River Falls still showing the same score at half, so I won't talk about that. St. Croix Central 28, Westby 8. Bangor, it's a final. They win the Scenic Bluffs Conference again, 17-13 over Cashton. Coach Todd Grant in his first season wins his first Scenic Bluffs Conference Championship. Arcadia 38, Viroqua nothing. And of course Aquinas now, what'd you say, Coach? Now Aquinas is the first time they've been undefeated in how many years?
Since 1984.
1984 beats GET 55-8. And again, our final here, 51-13. We're going to take another quick break. We'll talk about our play of the game and pack her up and head back to some warm comforts of our own homes. This is high school football on the Cooley Region Sports Network.
Since 2006, King Street Kitchen in La Crosse has been serving its customers traditional home-style meals with exceptional service. If it's breakfast you crave, it's available all day or night at King Street Kitchen. Serving the best pancakes in town. Just ask the customers. King Street Kitchen La Crosse on Bite Squad, Eat Street, and Grubhub apps for delivery. Enjoy our food in your kitchen or ours. King Street Kitchen, King Street La Crosse.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
With the oak and the eagle as witness, consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Call State Farm agent Kurt Paff in Onalaska at 608-783-1130.
When you start craving the great taste of Chicago-style Italian beef, sausage, Vienna beef hot dogs, or off-the-spit gyros, or the new Italian sub sandwich packed with imported Italian lunch meat and provolone, it's time for you and 2-3 of your friends to hop in your ride and fill that crave with great Chicago food with attitude. Gino's Chicago beef and hot dogs in Onalaska. You can also have Gino's delivered right to you through the Eat Street app and grab it. Gino's Chicago beef and hot dogs. The real taste of Chicago.
Again, your final here from Tomah High School. The Onalaska Hilltoppers take care of business, taking down the Tomah Timberwolves 51-13. Coach, any stats you wanted to pass along that you thought were relevant in that second half? Because there really wasn't much to speak of.
Yeah, I'll just give a shout out to Adam Skifton. Led a drive down the field the first time Onalaska had the ball. Went 3 for 3 for 40 yards and a touchdown to Michael Skemp.
He looked good, too.
Yeah, the quarterback position looks like it's in good hands for the next couple of years, but they got bigger things thinking about now.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll find out again this evening, and we will get you the playoff matchup for next week as soon as it's available on the Cooley Region Sports Network, and we do plan on making the trip to cover that game for sure. Now, the King Street Kitchen play of the day, I don't think with any question, is Nicky Odom's punt return for a touchdown. I mean, that was electric, and after that play, it was all Onalaska from there. 44 unanswered points, actually 51 unanswered points before Tomah punches one in later in the second half. And, Coach, you have to say he's second in the state in receptions, probably one of the most dangerous players in the state of Wisconsin when you look at his playmaking ability. Nicky Odom, where's number one for a reason. He's pretty good football player.
He's a threat to, take it to the distance wherever he's at on the field, punt return, kick return. They like to run that jet sweep with him. Obviously catching the ball, so he's a kid that, whoever they play down the road's definitely going to have to game plan for.
For the coach, Shane Schmaling, for Jeff Ross on camera doing a fantastic job. And, Jeff, I was complaining behind a pane of glass, but you've been in I guess you could say, a world of pain in the cold. So hopefully you're doing okay up there.
Good job, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. I'm Scotty Gran, and this has been High School Football on the Cooley Region Sports Network. Again, we will have that playoff matchup as soon as it's available. Thank you for joining us. Good night now.
This has been a Cooley Region Sports Network production of the CRSN YouTube channel and CooleyRegionSportsNetwork.com. All of tonight's Onalaska High School sports coverage has been made possible by these local businesses. Kurt Paff State Farm Insurance Agency of Onalaska. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Chiropractic Place Family Wellness Center. Natural, gentle, and effective care. Big Al's Pizza, downtown La Crosse. Quality and tradition since 1979. Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, La Crosse's leader in waste management solutions. Every Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving the La Crosse area since 1969. The Crow, burgers, bourbon, beer. Noble Insurance Service, building strong relationships to secure your future. Also by Howie's, La Crosse's hometown hangout. Waste Management, always working for a sustainable tomorrow. Angelini's Pizzeria and Ristorante. You're invited to taste the difference. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life. CT Lawn Care and Snow Removal, a cut above the rest. Slumberland Furniture, design your way at Slumberland Furniture. Gino's Chicago Beef and Hot Dogs, Chicago food with attitude. Cooley Bank, bank with confidence at Cooley Bank. Cooley Golf Bowl Bar and Grill, the #1 recreational facility in Onalaska. And by Maury's Volkswagen Audi of La Crosse, moving life forward. Please subscribe to CRSN on YouTube. And don't forget to click on the bell to get immediate notifications whenever we go live anywhere. Also, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram to see highlights from games. Cooley Region Sports Network. Live, local, and anywhere you can get the World Wide Web. CRSN.